Well, it came as a surprise to many people in western Massachusetts when in the middle of the day, the ground began to shake.
The 5.8 magnitude quake put out energy equivalent of about 8 tons of TNT.
22 News reporter Matt Karen joins us live from Springfield, where some of those high-rise buildings there had to be evacuated.
Well, that's right, and I'm actually in front of one of those buildings right now, One Financial Plaza. It needed to be evacuated yesterday just as a precaution. People told 22 News they were at work in their office just going about their daily business when they could feel the shaking. They said it took them by surprise because it's not really something that you feel in this area of the country very often. Luckily, it caused more concern and chaos than actual damage, but still concern for some 22 News viewers who called the newsroom saying that they could feel the ground shake. Many of them said it was strong enough to knock books off of shelves and televisions off their stands. Many high-rise buildings in Springfield, like we were telling you, had to be evacuated, including City Hall, which was also evacuated. Now, this is not the first time that an earthquake was felt in our area. Back in 2002, a 5.1 magnitude quake centered in New York was felt, and just last year there was a 5.0 in Canada where you could feel the rumblings of that. Now, yesterday's quake was stronger than both of those. A 5.8, that puts it in the moderate category on the Richter scale, which means it can cause some major damage to poorly built buildings and slight damage to well-constructed buildings. And the quake was the topic of conversation for many people on our 22 News Facebook page this morning. Holly wrote in that she was working in Northampton. She was the only one in her office at the time when the building started to shake. She said it felt like a train. And according to geologists, they said that the reason that quakes can be felt much more so here on the East Coast is because of the tectonic plates underneath the Earth and the composition of the rock. It's harder to feel those quakes further away if you live on the West Coast. Reporting live in Springfield, Matt Karen, 22 News.